we dive into today's video, we do have a new raffle launching on the Discord. So if you guys would like an opportunity to get in on this raffle, you guys have to join the Discord. Link down in the description below. And it is right here. Let me go ahead and focus over there. And if you guys can't see, this is Absolute Batman issue number 1, the third printing, the Comic Corner edition, CGC 9.8. So many things to say in that. But guys, that is what we're going to be raffling. There are going to be 24 spots available, $5 a piece. And once they are full, we will draw the raffle. And as long as these raffles are successful, we will continue doing them on the Discord. I love giving you guys cool opportunities to win cool books. All right, guys, we have so much to talk about in today's video. We got to talk about NYCC 2025, my experience there, and then we're going to dive into all the amazing information that you guys need for this week's New Comic Book Day. What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to the channel, and it's time, yes, for another Wednesday pull list, which is your hype video for this week's New Comic Day, which is October 15th of 2025, and that is tomorrow as of recording this video, because today is October 14th. Happy birthday, Sophia. Sophia is my daughter. She turned 15 today. Such a special day, just 1 year away from 16, and 2 years away from being able to drive. Here in New York, at least. And when I grew up in New Hampshire, it was 16 and I would be having my license and already out on the road, causing so much trouble as a 16-year-old. But guys, it's time to talk about all the cool stuff coming out today on New Comic Day. There are some pretty cool new number ones, there are some really cool ongoing issues, and there are, as always, lots of variant covers that we're going to cover at the end of today's video. But guys, one piece of information. These are all the books that I need to have read to be caught up on all the books coming out tomorrow on New Comic Day. And I read one. I read one of all these comics. Now, that is partially my fault, but also on Friday, I was at NYCC, which I obviously didn't read anything then. Saturday and Sunday, Stephanie was away at a softball tournament with our daughter, and I was here doing all the cleaning and the grocery shopping and all that stuff. I just didn't have time, and the time that I did have, I was playing video games with my two best friends from home, and I was also listening to the audiobook for Dungeon Crawler Carl. I am absolutely obsessed. Stephanie did listen to it, and she loved it. She listened to all the issues that are out so far, and it's incredible. If you haven't given this audiobook a chance, I highly would. If you haven't given the book a chance, I would also do that as well. But the audio production of this audiobook is incredible. They use different voices for all the different characters and AIs and everything. It is so good, like so good. I cannot wait to finish all my work today and try to find a little time to continue listening to it. That's how much I am into this audiobook. But those are the reasons why I didn't get caught up on any of these books right here. All right, guys, I know that was a lot. That was a big intro. But guys, let's not waste any time. Let's dive into all the amazing books coming from Marvel Comics this week. All right, guys, Marvel Comics. You know, Marvel always brings a lot, and they're bringing a lot of new number ones this week. But let's go over everything real quick. There are 12 new comics that we can pick up this week, and of the 12, I am pulling exactly half of the books that Marvel is putting out, and that's quite a lot for me personally, because I usually pull more DC than Marvel, but exactly half. Of the 12, there are technically only 2 ongoing series, and the rest are either mini, maxi series, or there is one ongoing book that has its final issue coming out this week, and that is the Incredible Hulk issue number 30, and then it will be turning into the Infernal Hulk after that. There are 5, that's right, 5 new number ones, and of the 5 new number ones, 4 of them are Age of Revelation tie-ins. We're talking about Unbreakable X-Men issue number 1, Rogue Storm issue number 1, Sinister 6 issue number 1, Iron and Frost number 1 is the final Age of Revelation tie-in, and then the other new number 1 is a Fantastic Four Gargoyles crossover. So that's Marvel and Dynamite Comics doing a comic together, which is pretty cool. But guys, let's talk about the books that I am actually pulling this week. And the first one up is The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 14. This cover A is absolutely amazing, and I'm going to show it off again during the cover lover section. But this series by Joe Kelly is really good. If you're not reading it, please give this series a chance. I have been talking about this since they relaunched it with the new #1, and every single issue has been really enjoyable. I don't love the art when John Romita Jr. is the artist, but the story itself is really solid. Next up, Captain America issue #4. I obviously did not read issue #3, but the first 2 issues by Chip Zdarsky were really solid. I really like the direction he's taking this character. This story is set in the past, really telling a tale of his experience back into the world after he was de-thawed from ice, which is really, really cool. After that, One World Under Doom issue #8 comes out this week. I don't think I read issue #6 or 7, so I'm a little bit behind in this book, but I haven't loved this crossover as a whole, but I want to read it. I want to finish it because I started it, and I want to see what they're going to do with the Source Supreme at the end, because at the end, Doom loses his source of supremeness and it goes to someone else, and everyone is guessing Wanda Maximoff is going to be the next Sorcerer Supreme because Steve Orlando is going to be the new writer for Doctor Strange. The next book after that is The Incredible Hulk issue #30. Like I said, this is the final issue of The Incredible Hulk, and it's going to be turned into The Infernal Hulk, but the same creative team is moving from this book to the next book, and it's just a continuation of the story, but there is someone possessing the Hulk body, and that's what we're going to follow in the new book. Next up, Punisher Red Band issue #2. I'm really disappointed in myself that I did not read the first issue of this, so I can't tell you if you guys should be picking this up or not. I want to say that it was good, but I can't say that yet, so wait until next month, I guess, when issue 3 comes out, and I'll let you guys really know how I feel about this book. And the next book is The Unbreakable X-Men issue #1. That's the last and final book that I'm picking up from Marvel this week, and we'll talk about this one in the new #1 section. All right, guys, moving on to DC Comics. There are 10. That's right, 10 new books coming from DC, so a little bit less than Marvel. And of the 10 books, I am pulling 7, so I'm almost pulling every single DC book. And 8 of them are ongoing series, which is always great, and only 2 miniseries. There are no new #1s coming from DC this week, which is great for my pocket and my pull list. But let's quickly go over the books that I am picking up. Absolute Flash, issue #8. If you're not reading all, I shouldn't say any, all of the Absolute books, you're missing out, because all the stories are so enjoyable. Even Absolute Martian Manhunter, I really enjoyed that series. Next up, Nightwing, issue #131. I haven't been loving the new creative team ever since Tom Taylor stepped down, and I'm still reading it. I don't exactly know why, because like I said, I haven't enjoyed the creative team so much, but hopefully they're starting a new story arc in this one, and it's going to be a lot better than the last one, but we'll see. Next up, Batman Superman World's Finest, issue #44. I am 4 issues behind, counting this one right here. I am really behind in this book. I don't know why, I'm just not excited to open it, because this is a good series. Mark Waid is a good writer, and he's writing a lot of the books that I really am enjoying at DC Comics, but I'm super behind in this book, so I don't know. Maybe I should chop it at some point, but I'm not going to. I'm going to continue collecting it. It has Batman in the title, and I just tend to collect everything Batman. Next up, Wonder Woman, issue #26, written by Tom King, art by Daniel St. Pierre. If you're not reading this, I don't know. If you like this series, this channel, myself, my opinions, you gotta read this book. Tom King is writing just an excellent Wonder Woman story. Yes, I have not loved the current story arc so much, but I believe there's going to be a big payoff at the end, and it is really cool seeing Wonder Woman with her baby strapped to her back out doing Wonder Woman things. It's super cool. Next up, The New Gods, issue #11. This series has been decent. Haven't loved it, haven't hated it. It's written by Ram V. He's a great writer, has some pretty good art, but overall the series is good. I wish it was great. Next up, Superman Unlimited, issue #6. I'm really close to dropping this book because it's written by Dan Slott, and his writing really isn't that good. The first few issues surprised me, and then the next few issues I was just like, oh, right, it's Dan Slott. I want to finish this first story arc and go from there. If it doesn't get any better, chop chop. After that, Justice League Red, the final DC book that I'm picking up. And this book is okay. The first issue was meh, and I didn't read the second. So far, this book gets a meh. Hopefully, it does get better, but it's only a 6-issue miniseries, and it does feature my favorite android character of Red Tornado. Red Tornado is super duper cool. All right, guys, Image Comics. There are 13 books coming from Image this week. I am pulling 5 of the 13, which is a pretty decent amount. First up is Invincible Universe Battle Beast, issue #6. I obviously didn't read issue #5, but this series is just fun. It's nothing too serious. There's lots of action, lots of blood and guts, some really cool characters that are now attached to Battle Beast. Battle Beast is very single-minded and he's kind of boring itself, but they're putting characters around him which are super fun. This is written by Robert Kirkman and has art by Ryan Otley, so it's great art, great storytelling, and just a fun series. Next up, G.I. Joe issue number 12. I think like the next few issues, maybe I'm wrong in this, but I think the next like 4 issues or so, we're going to get new G.I. Joes introduced in each issue. There's a new one in here. It's a girl. I believe she's a sniper of some kind. Overall, this series has been awesome, just on par with Transformers, and they're getting closer and closer to being intermixed, and it's just freaking great. I love the fact that they put Transformers and G.I. Joe in the same universe. Next up, Spawn issue 369, almost at 375. That's going to be, I'm sure, some kind of milestone issue, and then we're even closer to 400, which is crazy. Not closer, but we're getting so close to 400. This series is just fun. I've been reading ever since 350, almost 20 issues in from that, and it's been a fun, enjoyable ride. Some dark stuff, some fun stuff. Just read it. Read Spawn, The Scorched, Gunslinger Spawn. Those are all really fun titles. Next up, Ghost Pepper issue number 4. Issues number 1 and 2 I did enjoy. Issue number 2 was a lot better than issue number 1, so hopefully when I read issue number 3, it's going to be even better, and I'm going to be more excited for issue number 4. The final book I'm picking up from Image is Bloodletter, issue number 5, another Spawn Universe tie-in, not ongoing. This is a mini-series. We're getting close to the end because I believe this is a 6-issue mini-series, and this book has been incredible. Following this character that desperately wants to kill Spawn, and she will burn any bridge and take any power from anyone to get the ability to finally trap and kill Spawn. It's so good. It's so, so good. Next up, all the other indie titles. There are 44 other new comics coming out this week. And of the 44, I am only pulling 4. So a very small percentage of the other titles. If there is a book on this list that I do not talk about, please let me know down in the comments below and I will try my best to check that book out. First up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder issue number 2. This is the other book I'm really kind of upset with myself. I try to read all the new number 1s before I make a Wednesday pull list video because it's important for me to have that baseline to let you guys know if you should be picking up these series or not. I've really been enjoying the Jason Aaron Turtles. That is sadly coming to an end. His run is ending on issue number 12. Issue number 13, there is a new creative team. But this is, I think, spinning out of that world. I think Dan Waiters is the writer on this, and he's amazing. So hopefully this series is going to be great. Issue number 2 comes out this week. Maybe give it a shot. Next up, Thundercats issue number 19. I've told you guys all along, this story is just okay. I want it to be better. It's not great. It's just, if you have nostalgia for the characters of the Thundercats, maybe give this book a shot. Don't love the art in any of the issues, but overall, like I said, I have such a fond memory and there's a big place in my heart for Thundercats, and that's why I'm reading this book, or continuing to read this book. Next up, Godzilla Escape from the Dead Zone, issue number 3. Issue number 1 was decent. I'm excited to read issue number 2, and now 3, and hopefully this series is even better than decent. Now, next up is Save Now, issue number 1. Now, I'm really excited for this book. We're going to talk about it in the new number 1 section, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore right here. In the final book, so I am actually picking up 5 of the 44, not 4, because I just noticed a little picture that I am picking up another book, Dungeons and Dragons, The Fallbacks, issue number 1, and I'm pretty excited about this because there is a fat elf. A fat girl elf, even. And we mostly never see elves being fat. Every rendition of an elf I've ever seen in a book, on TV, or in a cartoon, they are super thin and skinny. And the fact that we're going to get a fat one in this, I'm all in just for that. And there's a really cool Dan Panozin cover for that as well. But we'll talk about more of this in the new number 1 section. All right, guys, that is all the books that are available to us to pick up this week. Let's quickly move over to the next section, which are the new number 1s that I'm personally pulling this week. And let's go ahead and read the synopsises so that way you guys will know why they sound so stinking cool. All right, guys, 3 new number 1s on my pull list this week. And the first one up we're going to talk about is a really cool sounding one, and that is Save Now, issue number 1. Now, this is coming from the writer of Matt Kint. It has art by Thomas Gorello. I want to say that's how it's pronounced. But guys, this book sounds really cool. Armed with the extraordinary ability to save any moment in his life and go back and relive from that point forward, world-famous superhero Saver can rewrite his own past, altering his actions time and time again until he gets things right. But with great power also comes great pain. You thought I was going to say great responsibility, didn't you? No, great pain. Cursed with only being able to travel backwards, never forwards, he's burdened with having to spend and relive life in agonizing real time. Travel back 6 days, he must relive those days in full, aging all the while. After catching a glimpse at the impending apocalypse, Saver dedicates his life to averting global catastrophe no matter the cost. But no matter how many times or how far he goes back, he can't find a way to steer the world clear of Armageddon. With no hope for the future, Saver retreats to live in the past, reliving the best year of his life in an endless self-indulging loop. But when he learns he's going to be a father, everything changes. He's no longer trying to save the world. He's fighting to save his daughter's future. That is like so cool. That's such a great idea. This is a bad idea book, and it just sounds so cool. There are some cool variant covers, but the main thing I'm really excited about this book is because of the story. It sounds freaking awesome. Now, the next number one that I'm picking up this week is Dungeons and Dragons: The Fallbacks, issue number 1, written by Greg Pak, and it has art by Wilton Santos. Let's read the synopsis for this. In a time of fickle gods and feckless governors, the world yearns for heroes. What it gets are the Fallbacks, a party of daring, dubious, dysfunctional adventurers who arrive in the city of Loudwater in search of gold and glory. But an encounter with kobold thieves puts the Fallbacks in the crosshairs of a rival team of deeply annoying local heroes. Will the Fallbacks pull off a heist of the ages, or will they sacrifice it all to put these heroes in their place? So, a dysfunctional team of, people sound really, really cool. A fat elf is even better. Looks like there's a demon, a witch wizard, and some kind of dwarf of some kind. Sounds freaking awesome. I love that stuff so much. Like, so much. So that is the next number one. But the final number one that I'm picking up this week is Unbreakable X-Men issue number 1, coming from the writer of Gail Simone, and it's art by Lucas Werneck. Now, I'm mainly excited for this because it has the writer of Gail Simone, and her Uncanny X-Men has been the one single X-Men title that I've really been enjoying. I have been off and on X-Men, like the main line written by Jed McKay and has art by Ryan Stegman, but Gail Simone's run with David Marquez has been absolutely amazing. There's been like 2 issues of all the issues that I didn't love, but the rest of them were so good. So I'm jumping onto this, and I'm got my fingers crossed that it's going to be so good as well, but let's read the synopsis. Cry mutant, cry blood! X years later, or 10 years later, the Uncanny X-Men have been shattered by loss and tragedy and shattered to different locations around the world. At Haven House, only 3 remain, wounded, grieving, and guarding the portal to the terrifying penumbra. Can they stop the thundering darkness that has lurked below the surface for centuries, screaming to break free? Or will they fail and watch the vengeful god bring an army of tormented souls to the surface, crying for mutant blood? Could be good, could be terrible. All these H Revelation tie-ins have a chance to be pretty bad, but this is the one that I'm picking up, and this is the one that I'm most excited because it has the writer of Gail Simone. All right, guys, that is it for new number ones. It's time to wrap this video up with going over all the cool variant covers that are available to you and to me this week on New Comic Day. All right, guys, kicking this off with the DC covers. First up, I really like Nightwing issue number 131, the cover B variant done by Dustin Nguyen. I'm just a huge Dustin Nguyen fan, and I think this one right here with Nightwing on a gargoyle being poured on rain, he looks a little sad, but he also looks absolutely badass because it's freaking Dick Grayson Nightwing, baby. Next up, the cover D variant done by Jorge Fornes is also absolutely amazing. It's like Nightwing playing a Nightwing video game. So good. After that, Batman Superman World's Finest issue number 44, the cover C done by Adrian Gutierrez. This issue has Robin and Supergirl going on a road trip, and this is like a road trip poster. It's so good. Next up, Wonder Woman issue number 26, the cover D, done by Rod Reese, is fantastic. After that, Catwoman issue number 80, the cover D, done by Derek Chu. I'm normally not a huge Derek Chu fan, but this one right here is really good. But guys, if you're gonna like get a DC cover this week, I would go with Catwoman issue number 80, the cover D, the pumpkin spicy variant, done by Dan Mora. This cover is freaking awesome. Next up, Justice League Red issue number 3, the cover B, done by Juan Fiera, featuring the Red Arrow, and she's so cool looking on this cover. I think that's what the character's name is. I could be wrong. Next up, Batman issue number 1, the second print variant, done by Jorge Menez. I love this cover. I think it's so cool. So I'm definitely gonna pick up one of those. But guys, the cover that I really am excited for, besides the Catwoman one or the Justice League Red cover B, is the Batman issue number 1 second print variant in the foil variant, done by Dan Mora. This is so cool. All the blacks in his suit are now just like, you know, the depictions of all the villains. You got all of them: Poison Ivy, Bane, Joker, Killer Croc, Penguin, Mr. Freeze, who am I missing? Clayface, Two-Face. They're all in there and they look so good. But that's it for DC. Let's move on to Marvel. First up, The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 14, the cover A, done by Patrick Gleason. I also met him. I shouldn't say I met him. My wife met him at New York Comic Con this week. We were down to like the last few minutes before we had to run home and catch a train to get home for our 2 older kids who had homecoming, and we needed to be able to drive them to homecoming. And she met him, and she said he was really cool. She had like a 5-minute conversation with him as she was buying a book and getting a book signed for me. Such a nice guy. Love it. Next up, The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 14, the Amazing Visions in the 1/100 Virgin Ratio variant, done by Lee Bermejo. So good. My favorite Marvel cover this week, I might change my mind when I'm going through all these covers, but this one right here is so badass. Punisher Red Band issue number 2, the 1/25 ratio variant, done by Mike Del Mundo. So good. After that, Unbreakable X-Men issue number 1, the variant in the 1/50 Virgin ratio variant, done by Leslie Lyrics Lee. Really good. After that, Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe issue number 4 with the variant cover, done by Akao. I want to say it's pronounced. That looks like it'd be awesome under black light. So good. Next up, Rogue Storm issue number 1, the variant cover in the 1/50 Virgin ratio variant, done by Ivan Talavera. So good. That is so good. But guys, I also like the variant cover done by Karen S. Darbo. Amazing. But guys, I also like the character variant done by Ricky Yagua. It's so good. All those covers, amazing. I don't know why the last 2 kind of left out Rogue and it was only Storm, but come on, those are so good. Next up, Sinisters 6 issue number 1, the 1/25 ratio variant, done by David Baldeon. That is really good. Really good. But guys, I also like the variant cover done by Lee Garbett. There's like a cat version of Black Cat coming out of Black Cat, which is crazy. I don't know what's happening. But this is also the Black Cat variant done by Ricky Yagua, which is also really good. And I'm sorry, Ricky, if I'm totally butchering your last name. I really am. Next up, Fantastic Four Gargoyles issue number 1, the 1/25 ratio variant done by Peach Momoko. It's adorable. But guys, there's also a variant in 1/100 Virgin ratio variant done by Scotty Young, which is really good. But there's also a variant in a 1/50 Virgin ratio variant done by Gabriel Del Otto, which is also amazing. The line for Del Otto was incredibly long at New York Comic Con. I went and like saw it. He had like 3 tables just to himself, and the line was bananas. There's no way I was standing in line for that. But his art speaks for itself. It's so good. Next up, Civil War issue number 3, the Facsimile edition 2025 foil edition done by Michael Turner. Now, I don't own any of these, so I'm picking them all up. They were all 1/25s when the book first came out. I probably should go online and pick them all up because I'm pretty sure you can probably get them all for around $50 right now, and they're all worth it. It's Michael Turner. His art is so good. Now, the final one for Marvel Comics this week is the Immortal Thor issue number 1, the second print variant done by Patrick Gleason. This is the exact art from the first print, but it's not a foil anymore. Now it's just a regular issue, and trust me, the foil is gorgeous. All right, guys, move over to the indie variants that I love. First up, Invincible Universe Battle Beast issue number 6, the cover B variant done by Sean Murphy. So good. I don't think he was at NYCC this weekend. I didn't see him when I was walking around Artist Alley, but I could have missed him because there was so much going on and it was so freaking packed. After the variant cover done by Scotty Young, it's so good. Scotty Young on Battle Beast, amazing. Next up, G.I. Joe issue number 12, the Virgin in the Virgin foil exclusive variant coming from 616 Comics, done by Jamie Tyndall, and it is really good. I don't know which version I like more, the foil or the Virgin, but they're both Virgin. versions, but one's foil and one's not, but they're both amazing. Next up, Hello Darkness, issue number 15, the cover A and the cover F 1 in 10 version ratio variant done by Rebecca Pubula is amazing. It's so good. You can see the scary character on the front is going to turn off the light and there's a creature coming out from under the bed. So good. Next up, I Hate Fairyland, issue number 45, the cover C, the 1 in 10 ratio variant done by Scotty Young. It's so good. It's I Hate Fairyland. The girl has killed Popeye, put his head on, and then put her arms through his arms, which is so good. Next up, Racer X, issue number 2, the cover A done by Francisco Tomaselli. That cover is so good. I would buy this book just for that cover. That's how good it is. Next up, Sonia Reborn, issue number 2, the cover A, the cover F metal virgin, or the cover G virgin variant done by Stephen Sejic. Amazing. I also like the Save Now, issue number 1, the cover D 1 in 20 candy wrapper variant done by Daniel Scott. I want to know what makes it different than the regular cover. This is a candy wrapper. Does that make it just like foil? Is there something different? Someone let me know and I'll pin your comment to the comments down below. Next up, Dungeons & Dragons, The Fallbacks, issue number 1, the cover E done by Dan Panozin. So excited for this book. Can't wait to read it. I really am. I really am excited. Hopefully the writing is really good so I can love it even more. I love a group of misfits coming together to do cool stuff. That's why I love Ex Machina on Prime. I love that show because it's a bunch of misfits doing magical superhero stuff, but in they're in the land of fairies and dwarfs and magic and stuff. It's so good. And moving on. Because there is more. Next up, Dynamite Blood Red, issue number 1, the cover B, the cover I, 1 in 15 virgin ratio variant done by Godtail. Freaking amazing. The 2 next covers, I think, are the best covers coming out for the indies this week. The first one up is One Last Trick, issue number 1, the cover C, 1 in 10 virgin ratio variant done by Oshred. It is so good. I have no idea what's happening in this book, but this artwork is absolutely gorgeous. Next up, Save Now, the alternate timeline variant, issue number 1, with the variant done by Mike Del Mundo. So this is Save Now, but it's an alternate timeline, and the cover is done by Mike Del Mundo. No more needs to be said. That is absolutely amazing. But guys, that's everything for New Comic Day that you need to know. But let's go ahead and wrap this video up, and I'll quickly give you guys a rundown of my thoughts on this year's NYCC 2025. Alright guys, so New York Comic Con 2025. Steph and I only went on one day. We went on Friday, and we did get into the city a little bit later than we wanted to. We didn't get to the con until about 11, and I really wanted to go to the Gotham City panel by DC Comics because it was going to talk about all things Batman. And so we went there almost immediately. We did meet up with one of my friends, David Andrew. He's a writer. Hung out with him for like 20 minutes, and then we went up to the panel room, or got in line. We stood in line for 30 minutes, and then we waited in the room for like another 20 minutes, and then the panel was an hour long, and oh my god, what a waste of time that panel was. It was Scott Snyder, Nick Dragotta, which were the 2 only panelists that I enjoyed, and then you had Teenie Howard, and a few other people that talked about books that I just did not give a crap about. One was a Poison Ivy book, one book was basically a Gotham City Sirens book that's going to be written by Teenie Howard, and it sounded terrible. It sounded really bad. And the other one was a writer who was writing a Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy relationship book, like when they first came together. And that also is just not my cup of tea. I don't care about that. They did talk about the new Absolute Catwoman. It's going to be a 6-issue miniseries, and that did sound kind of cool. But the one cool part of the panel was when Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta were talking about Absolute Batman, and that just got me so excited. And they did say during the panel they have no timeline on when they're going to stop this book. As long as people are buying it and still loving it, they're going to continue creating this book. So guys, if you love Absolute Batman, continue supporting the book because we could get so much more of that. Now, the rest of the con. After the panel, we got out at like 1 o'clock. We went downstairs and we got lunch. We got lunch with David Andrew and Big Clutch. If you guys don't know who Big Clutch, he's one of the members of Beyond Wednesdays. He has his own YouTube channel, and he's just such an amazing dude. Such a great dude. We had lunch. It was so much fun. Got a beer, got a sandwich, and we went back to the con. I gotta tell you guys, Friday was so packed. The lines were insane for everything. So we got back down to the floor around 3 o'clock. We had to leave by 5. That left me 2 hours to like walk around and do things. It was shoulder to shoulder. Like, people were walking so slow, taking pictures of cosplayers. If you're down on Ars Adley, artist alley, don't stop to take pictures of cosplayers in the middle of a floor where people are trying to get by just to get to artists, to get, you know, signatures, to talk to them, have fun. I was so frustrated. It was such a bad time this year for me. It's like the first time at New York Comic Con that I had an absolute just like bad time, because mainly it was just so packed and I had such limited time because of myself. I blame myself for the time that I had, but I did get some cool things signed and some cool books picked up. So let's go over to the wall, because I updated my wall with all the stuff that I picked up. So hopefully the light. So this is Something is Killing the Children. The hunter walks into the bar or whatever. This is from the blind bag. So this is like a shiny one, and this is the other book that I got. Pretty cool. This is the Boom Studio exclusive done by Peach Momoko. And then I went over and saw Werther Daldera sitting at a table by himself. And this is issue number 40 something, the Virgin Red Foil edition. And he went and signed it for me. What a nice guy. He was so cool. Now next up, Patrick Gleason. He had this for sale. This is the foil, like, you know, cover for the Mortal Thor issue number 1. He went and signed that guy. I brought this with me. This is the Punisher book that he's doing, the Red Band, issue number 1, 125. So good. I brought this with me. This is Simon DeMeo. He signed it somewhere over here. And Mariko Andolfo. Again, so nice. Only $5 for her signature, and she signed it on the rip. So cool. Down here, Sanford Green, Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 8. So good. And let's see if I can get this to focus. He signed it on the sword. Hold on. See that now? He signed it on the sword, and it was so cool. And when I was talking to him, he's like, no one's ever asked me to sign it on the sword. I'm like, well, they always should, because that's so cool. And then I went by Umberto Ramos's table. He had the 1 in 25 all new Venom issue number something for only $35 with the signature. And these are my other 2 comic books. This is the Marin Heretic issue number 1, the Savetta book, and this is the Hello New York, or Hello Darkness, but they said Hello New York, by Savetta Shubina. And those are all my comic picks up. And I did those in 2 hours. I did want so many other things to do. I wanted to get to Jorge Jimenez and get him to sign some books for me, but his line was an hour and a half to 2 hours long, and I just didn't have that in me, guys. I just didn't have that in me. And that's, again, my own fault. If it went down earlier, I probably wouldn't have had an issue. And next year, Stephanie and I have decided we're already going to go on Thursday and not Friday, because Thursday was not sold out. And from everyone we spoke to, there was just like a better experience on Thursday. And I don't think I'm a multiple day con type of person. It's also so expensive. So expensive. Only because you're buying really, really cool stuff. So maybe next year I'll go Thursday and Friday. We'll see. But guys, that is everything. So we did New York Comic Day. We did the raffle. Now we talked about New York Comic Con 2025. I'm sure people had an amazing time, and I'm really happy if you guys did. I need to do a better job of planning out my days when I'm there. But that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, if you guys have been watching from the beginning all the way to this point in the video right now, you guys know you guys are legends. Last but not least, guys, if you guys look down and you're not subscribed, but you enjoy comic book content, especially new comic book day content or final order cutoff day content, I'm just going to say, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, and smash that like button. All right, guys, have yourself a great day, a great new comic book day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.